Here in the church's archive room, if you're playing on hard riddle difficulty, a new challenge awaits you. Hidden within the various books, there are various clues for you. There's a memo stuck in this book. A secret told before you awake, the start of a new transformation. What this clue is telling you is that the answer to all this is a costume password, a secret told before you awake, meaning that you need to input the password before starting up a new game. Because when you start the new game, you wake up in the Happy Burger. "14 buttons all told, therefore 1 is always 2. The answers to the various clues they're going to be giving us are numbers. Thus, if it's a single-digit number, such as 1, they want it put in as 01. Let's see, I think the next clue's around here somewhere. We're not ready for that one yet. Yeah, remembering where the clues is, that's the really tricky bit. Where is it? There we go. There's no separating numbers from beginning to end. Now, this clue is a little misleading. It's saying there's no separating the numbers, but really there kind of is. But it's not a space. What they want is an underscore between each number. Since we know that there are 14 keys, and each of the numbers is represented as 2 digits, this means there are 5 numbers. So it's two-digit number, underscore. Second number, underscore. Third number, underscore. Fourth number, underscore. And then the final number. So now we need to start figuring out what the numbers are. The first number is the Traveler to St. Ives. This refers to a fairly well-known riddle. As I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Each wife had 7 packs. Each pack had 7 cats. Each cat had 7 kits. Kits, cats, packs, and wives, how many were traveling to St. Ives? The answer is 1. The speaker is the only one actually said to be going to St. Ives. He's headed that way and met someone coming the other way who had this entourage with him. So the first number is 01. The second number is the hare wears a crown of straw. This is kind of a weird one. This is referencing Alice in Wonderland, specifically the March Hare. The crown of straw, as best I can gather, references Victorian drawings of the March Hare, which always had him with straw sticking out of his hair. H-A-I-R as opposed to H-A-R-E. In Victorian-era drawings, having straw in your hair was supposed to be indicative of madness, as insane asylums at the time, the padding in such padded cells, it was padded with straw. So, what we have here for a number, we have the March Hare, March being the 3rd month, thus the second number is 03. The third number is King of Beasts and Goddess of Harvests. This is referencing 2 different things. The King of Beasts it's referencing is the zodiac sign of the lion, Leo. The Goddess of Harvests that it's referencing is the month of August, which is traditionally a month of harvesting and Earth Mother worship. The problem is these two don't quite coincide if you think about normal depictions of the zodiac. Usually when one looks at the zodiac, it starts with Aries, and thus Leo is the 5th sign. August, however, is the 8th month. So how do we reconcile this? If you go with the zodiac in the order that it actually occurs throughout the year, actually the first sign is Capricorn, then Aquarius, then Pisces. So that's 3 that occur before Aries. So you have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. Thus Leo becomes the 8th sign, thus coinciding with August being the 8th month. So the third number is 08. The fourth number is representative of both knight and page. This, like a good bit of the rest of the church, is referencing tarot. The minor arcana, to be exact. The minor arcana of a tarot deck works much like a deck of playing cards, except instead of the suits we know, it uses pentacles, wands, swords, and cups. It has 1 through 10 of each, and then 3 face cards for each. However, instead of the Jack, Queen, and King, the Jack was represented by either a knight or a page. Thus the numerical value would be 11, and that's our 4th number. The 5th number is lapis lazuli, or turquoise. This is referencing birthstones. Specifically, both these gems are birthstones for December, the 12th month. Thus the final number is 12. Thus, our full password is 01 underscore 03 underscore 08 underscore 11 underscore 12. This will give us a new costume. My sincere thanks to A Darker Vision, I believe it is, over on GameFAQs, who wrote a fact file detailing the entire game. Very helpful read, and that was the only reason I could figure most of these things out. And thus, only one puzzle demonstration is left, the hard mode tarot puzzle. So let's have a look at our clue this time. I had a dream. In my dream, I opened a door. But was that really me? I had a different name. Oh man, alphabet soup, it's delicious. Yes, all those letters written in the book there, that's our major clue. 5 are true and 4 are lies, and there are some fibs mixed in with the truth. That's 'cause it's scary to write only the truth, but dreams are like lies after all. So let's look at the page again. If you look at the different letters written down here, you might notice that there are some Roman numerals mixed in with them. Since we know all this is dealing with tarot, the Roman numerals are quite important. What you have to do is eliminate all the non-Roman numeral letters here. In doing so, for example, the first set of letters up there is INGOEI. The only parts of that are actually Roman numerals are the 2 I's. Thus, if we reduce it down to that, we get II, or 2. Looking at our cards, this actually does correspond to one of them. Those familiar with tarot cards know that the cards usually have Roman numerals on them as kind of an indicator. In this case, 2 represents the High Priestess. In fact, let me see if we can really see that on the card or not. Or if they just expect you to have that much knowledge of tarot cards. Okay, yeah, if you look up at the top, you can barely make out a 2. So looking at the others, for the Hanged Man we need XII. For the Moon, we need XVIII. For the Fool, we need 0. And for the Eye of Night, we need XXII. Through process of elimination, we can whittle all of these down to Roman numerals, except the very center one, which has nothing that actually corresponds to a Roman numeral. In fact, read out, it says nothing. This one you want to reduce to just the O, so that's the 0. That's where the Fool card goes. Top center reduces to XXII, which would be the Eye of Night. Top right reduces to XVII. 17, which doesn't correspond to any of our cards. That's one of the lies mixed in with the truth. Similarly, the central left one reduces to XX, 20, which again doesn't correspond to any of our cards. Center right reduces to XVIII, which would be the Moon, number 18. The bottom left reduces to XII, 12, the Hanged Man. The other two, they have C's in them. C also is a Roman numeral, which means 100, and there just aren't that many tarot cards. So, having reduced it all down like that, we can place our cards. High Priestess is upper left. Eye of Night I cheer to embrace a magic. Moon goes here. Fool in the center. And Hanged Man in the lower left. It's unlocked, and there, we've solved every puzzle on every difficulty. Unlike Silent Hill 2, there's not an extra puzzle mode that's hidden or anything like that. So, complete hard mode, and that's that. So, just wanted to show the end rank screen here for something specific. Hey, I actually cleared the game fast enough to gold rank that. Nice. Still didn't kill Leonard fast enough. I hate fighting him. And the god takes way too much time, too. Okay, so here's the thing I wanted to show. We got an extra costume password. Shogyo Mujo. I'm pretty sure I butchered the pronunciation of that. From what I understand, it's a Buddhist phrase speaking of the impermanence of things. This gives us the Transience costume, which we unlock by solving all 3 puzzle difficulties. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to show there. Next time we'll finally be talking about all those extra costumes we've been unlocking. So yeah, that's it for this run. As ever, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.